I went camping out in the woods with some friends. We pitched our tent and made a small fire to keep us warm during the night. My friends and I were exhausted from the day of hiking, so we went to sleep pretty early. I woke up in the middle of the night to what sounded like screams in the forest. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but it sounded like someone or something was being dragged through the trees. I don't remember exactly how long I stood there listening, but it seemed like the commotion was getting closer and closer. Then, just as quickly as it started, it all went silent. In the morning after, of course not sleeping at all, we unpitched our tent and started to pack up our things. As we were doing so, we noticed a lot of little pebbles that were scattered around the tent in a near-perfect circle. At first we thought it was freaky and we started making up all sorts of stories in our heads about what could have happened. Then we realized that most likely it was just a big animal that had been digging for a potential den. So we shrugged it off and continued with our hike. A few hours later, as we were walking along the trail, we came across a clearing, and in the middle of the clearing was the most disturbing sight. I still can't believe what I saw to this day. It was a full-on altar that had been built out of flat stones, and in front of the altar was a pile of what looked like ashes. The scene was straight out of a horror movie. My mind immediately went back to the sounds I heard in the middle of the night. Could it be possible that whatever was out there had made its way back to the tent and dug up the ground? Or was this altar and the strange happenings of the tent just a horrible coincidence? To this day, I still do want to know what that noise was or what the cult was doing out there in the middle of the woods, but I do know that I'll never go camping ever again.